Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. Today, we want to talk about Realm. By now, many of you have heard about the Realm beta test, and some of you have already seen or experienced this new mode. The reactions across the community have been mixed, and that's completely understandable. Hero Wars Alliance has always been a game centered on heroes and titans. That identity is important, especially for players who have invested years into building their accounts. When something new appears that feels different from the core of the game, it naturally raises questions. This video is not meant to judge Realm as good or bad. It is meant to look at it as a work in progress. Realm is still in development, and this is exactly the stage where feedback matters the most. That's why we want to use this video to share thoughts and possible directions, and to encourage calm, constructive discussion. We also invite you to use the comments to share your own opinions, positive or negative. Clear and thoughtful feedback is valuable, and this is the right moment for it. From our side, Olympus Alliance wants to focus on possibilities. Not demands. Not complaints. Simply ideas on how Realm could evolve in a way that fits naturally into Hero Wars Alliance. At the heart of our feedback is one simple idea. Hero Wars has always been about heroes and titans. These are the characters players have invested time, strategy, and resources into over many years. Any new mode should build on that investment, not replace it with generic systems. And that's where Realm could become something positive. Instead of focusing on construction mechanics, Realm could focus on interaction. The map itself has potential to become a shared world, a place driven by heroes and titans rather than buildings. Right now, we see familiar builder-style resources like wood, stone, food, and iron. But Hero Wars already has its own economy. Those tiles could instead become skin stone mines, talisman crystal nodes, or runestone deposits. Players would send heroes to gather resources and defend those positions from other players. There could be guild-controlled zones where members collect limited resources without PvP pressure. Lower risk, lower reward. Alongside those, open map tiles could exist where any player can occupy and defend a position. Higher risk, higher reward. Beyond that, high-value locations could appear. Rare resource mines containing items such as rune spheres or relic shards. A player sets a defensive team. Other players attack. If the defense holds for a set period of time, the reward is secured. The world map already includes monsters, and this system could be expanded into something more meaningful. Instead of simple encounters, these fights could act as an extension of the campaign. Lower-level enemies could drop basic equipment fragments, while stronger encounters reward orange or red gear. Rather than fighting generic monsters, players could face hero teams scaled to the challenge level. This would allow players to use what they already understand: counters, synergy, and strategy. Progression could be balanced through a Realm energy system, limiting daily actions and preventing excessive farming. Realm could also introduce cooperative challenges. Guild-based elite bosses that members attack together over a fixed time window. The more damage the guild deals collectively, the better the rewards. Each elite could have unique strengths and weaknesses, encouraging experimentation and proper counterplay. Separate elites could exist for heroes and titans, with rewards tied directly to their respective progression paths. Beyond, Realm could offer a different form of guild competition. A tile-based exploration mode where guilds move across a shared map, unlocking objectives and encountering other guilds. Progress would be limited by actions or movement, placing more importance on planning than raw power. Defensive hero and titan teams could block key paths, forcing opposing guilds to adapt and coordinate. Careful balancing would be required to prevent stronger guilds from permanently dominating weaker ones. Realm could also strengthen server identity. A monthly server-wide elite, such as an archdemon, could require cooperation across all guilds. Stronger players focus on high-damage hero teams, while newer players contribute through supporting objectives or Titan-based encounters. Coordination would naturally happen through server chat and Discord. The more damage dealt collectively, the better the rewards for everyone involved. Finally, a competitive layer could exist without permanent control. A central objective such as an Archdemon's Throne could be contested monthly. Guilds earn points through realm activities, and the leading alliance gains control for a limited period. Control could grant temporary bonuses or access to enhanced resource nodes, prestige without permanent dominance. Guardians, these are not conclusions. They are starting points. Realm does not have to replace what Hero Wars Alliance already is. It could expand it, if it respects the time, strategy, and long-term investment players have made. Now it's over to you. Use the comments to share your perspective. Explain what you think works, what doesn't, and what you would like to see changed or improved. Thoughtful feedback helps everyone. We will continue to follow Realm's development closely and bring community perspectives into the conversations we have with the developers. Good luck, Guardians. And as always, salute and friendship.